this week has the potential to be a momentous week in my running journey, because I could possibly go the furthest distance I ever gone and beat my personal best, which is 15 kilometers. Might get further than that. Now, I did that 15 kilometers way back, goodness, must be 6 months ago, something like that. And since then, I haven't really got back to that. I have occasionally gone over 10K. I've done lots of 10Ks, and occasionally I've dribbled over that. But the problem has been I haven't been able to get a consistent sort of week-on-week improvement. And that's been for lots of reasons, really. Lockdown, the weather, injury concerns, that kind of thing. But over the last couple of weeks, I've done really well, because I went 12K 2 weeks ago and I did 14K last week. So, oh, hello. And I've come up the forest with a good lady wife. She's on her bike, as you could see. And I'm going to have a go at trying to go my furthest ever distance. So, because each run is different, so, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. And it's nice to come up to the forest for a bit of a run. I did my 15K up here, and I have to say that was a real tough one. I was starting to regret it probably by about 11K, and I nearly gave up. And by 15K, I was practically on all fours, frankly. So anyway, I've come somewhere a little bit different this time. So last time it was a bit up and down, it was a bit hilly, and this is a lot flatter. I've never run here before, actually, but it's I did a recce up here, brought the dogs up, went for a bit of a walk, did a recce, and it was looked quite flat. So going to try, and hopefully that means it will be a bit better. It's sort of shorter distances, so there'll be a lot of sort of turning around and that kind of thing. But I don't mind. I've got to give it a go, try and go for that. More than 15K, I don't know how much more, but we're just going to give it a go, see how we get on. I'm really excited about this, as you can probably tell. Yeah, let's get cracking with it. I'll let you know how I get on the other side. .16K complete. So that's brilliant. Not only is that the furthest distance, 16K, furthest distance I have ever been, it's also my longest running time. I just checked actually to see when my 15K was. I thought it was about 6 months ago. Actually, it was the 31st of May. So it was only about 4 months or 3.5 months ago. So it was longer ago, I suppose. You know, at the moment, we live in a weird world. Time is just still a bit strange, isn't it? But yeah, it's 31st of May. I did 15K, and then that was 1 hour 41 and odd seconds. So today, 16K, and I ran for 1 hour 50 something. You can see the stats on the screen. And yeah, very, very happy. And actually, I said the 15K was really hard work, and it was. And I was practically crawling when I got to the end of it. Actually, this time, the 16K, yeah, felt really good. My legs, yeah, the last couple of kilometres probably, felt, yeah, legs feel a bit heavy. But as you saw from the timings, I really wasn't going quickly. I was just going at a regular, steady pace, which is what I always intended to do. And that gave me a really good chance of doing it. And it's really nice running up here, running up the forest. Yeah, it's really nice down here, the trees. Saw a deer. Didn't run across the path, it actually just kind of walked across the path in front of us, which was really nice. It's all very pleasant, lovely, fresh air, and nice place to go. About a kilometre before the end, my wife cycled on ahead and went back to the car. She's been great actually, because there were a few places where there were some gates, and then she'd cycle on ahead and open the gate so that I could just run through. So it's quite handy actually having her along as my little pace setter. So that's quite good. That was very handy, that. And yeah, she likes to get out on the bike a bit as well. So yeah, wonderful. That's really good. Really chuffed about that. I'm not sure what to do next, to be honest with you. I'm a bit unsure whether to push on again next week or whether to kind of consolidate this or whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy the moment, and I'll think about next week or during the week. But yeah, really happy. Very chuffed to have got that far. I mean, that is, I suppose, 4/5 of a half marathon-ish, roughly. So that's really good. Well on the way. Yeah. So I'm going to head back to the car now. Well, I can see my wife, he's sat on the seat. So head back to the car. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate that. And if you want to see more of this ramble, then please hit the subscribe button, because that really helps me as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Thursday.